We are blasting off.
We're blasting off. Oops.
Hey, welcome to the RP and Mr. G show number 21 or 22. I don't know.
I think it's 3,000.
I don't remember, but anyway.
Yeah,
Here we are for your viewing pleasure. What a mess today, I'll tell you. Alright, I guess we're here, all set. I can't tell. You can't imagine how much pieces of technology are involved in setting this up. We got two computers, one for the webcam, one to see you in Skype. We got a TV set and a stereo system. All hooked up, and we got the drop camera right over here.
What is the stereo system for?
So you can hear us.
Oh.
And no, I have an amplifier too, so you can hear me.
Yes, I noticed. I found me a little cassette recorder the other day for a very low price, so I purchased it.
Oh, a stereo recorder?
General Electric radio cassette player, which I can still use.
Jealousy is such a lonely world.
Oh, I thought you said you were drinking Genesee. Blats.
No, I don't switch to Genesee, although I used to drink that as a young lad, you know.
That still exists up there?
I don't know. I don't scour the beer section.
Iron City. Was there an Iron City beer?
Well, you know, at the Giant Otter, the beer section is rather huge, you know.
Well, I would like to take some all of it home.
Took all of it home? Why?
Giant Otter runs out of beer. Headlines in the news.
Boy, that would be something. There's more than a truckload in that joint, I'll tell you that. Of course, that's only equal.
Get 2 18-wheelers in
It's
front.
only equal by the size of their liquor store inside the store. It's humongous. Humongous.
Any news from any of our cohorts today?
Our cohort.
Our friends and neighbors and relatives?
Yeah, I heard from Alfredo. He got yeah, she got the tax return filed in the nick of time. Although he doesn't realize he should get it filed before tax day, because then people have to use that to file their tax return. So, you know.
Yes, that's true. I must file mine now. Well, all those millions we made there.
Well, be prepared. Next year you will have to file. You'll have to claim your $1.25.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I went by there the other day. He didn't even have the light on the outside. It was getting quite dark.
Who? Oh.
Alfredo, at the studio.
Yeah, well. What the hell's that?
Guess who? I'm sure it's Ed calling. Oh, don't call me.
This is the problem with live. This is the problem with live TV, you know.
It's him calling. You know, he always calls at this time.
Oh, really?
You'll just have to wait.
Mr. Lonely.
Yes.
I feel sorry for him to have to call you.
Well, when I went to see Gene My Bell yesterday.
Picking Gene My Bell. Gene My Bell.
He's not looking good at all, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, me too. He's trying to be, you know, talkative and joke around, but he's kind of suffering, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, I believe he has a touch of Parkinson's, and I don't know what else Gene's got. But he's losing weight badly.
Oh, boy. That's not a good sign, you know.
I'm beginning, they're not telling me what's exactly wrong with him or something. I don't know why they wouldn't, but quite worried about the old boy.
Well, sorry to hear that. I like that fella quite a bit. Quite a bit. You can Gene my bell, Gene my bell.
Get out of the hospital, Bob, or whatever his name is.
Say what?
Did your friend get out that had the liver problem?
I don't know. I didn't have time to check.
Yeah.
I've been, I only have 50 billion things to do, I did go, I did go see him last week someday. I don't remember what day it was. Saturday. That's right. Saturday, I went to see him. No, Friday. Friday, I went to see him.
Well, they seem to be in a sad mood tonight.
Yeah, well, let's not take everybody down with that stuff. It is. This is supposed to be a frivolous show, not. Well, I guess it's not really anything.
Well, right, I was thinking of this old routine from the old days on TV. This guy used to come on the show. I don't remember what show, but he would have this real shaky, sad voice going, "Well, your wife left you, and all your kids took all your dough, and you're down and out. Is that what's troubling you, Bucky? Well, never give up that ship."
Boy, I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Remember that old routine? I don't know who the heck it was.
Yeah.
Real sad talking. He would always say, "Is that what's troubling you, Bucky?"
Well, wasn't that Walter Brennan that did that bit?
Yeah, but somebody that almost sounded like him. Maybe it was him. But if it was, you didn't see the guy, I don't think. You just heard his voice, if I recall.
Yeah. I can't remember the song. No, I don't know what it was. What was that song?
That's an old song. I believe that's a presidential song. It's a government song. Here comes the president or something like that.
Here comes the presidente.
Something like that.
The presidente. Who's our presidente today? Monsieur Obama.
Did you see how many people have joined the presidential race already?
I don't watch the news. So, no, I don't know.
Well,
do I care? I don't care.
Cruz has entered. The guy from Florida, what's his name? Hispanic guy. Ted Cruz from Texas.
Yeah.
The guy from Florida, Jeb Bush. Probably Chris Christie.
Not another Bush.
Yeah,
Chris Christie, too. Chris Christie, too. Is Ron Paul?
Romney was going to run for the third time, and he had no backing. He thought he was going to win it easily, he said, and his backing has disappeared, so it's not going to be a Romney.
Yeah, people wouldn't vote for him anyway. He's a rich man, They don't like rich man as president.
Well,
but also, when the person gets in that office, they become rich. How is that?
But they're all wealthy compared to me.
Well, a dog catcher is wealthy compared to you. Because they have a job. If you had a job.
Garbage collector, which I used to be.
You know what they say? Get a job. Cha-la-la-la, cha-la-la-la-la, ba-dum. Cha-la-la-la, cha-la-la-la-la, ba-dum, cha-la-la-la, cha-la-la-la-la, ba-dum. Cha-la-la-la, get a job.
And my girl never fails to say, if there is any word for me.
I see her get up to that house, hit that woman's mouth, bitching and a grinding, and everybody but good time. That was a good oldie. Lots of creative words in that one.
It was quite a song, and I remember
quite a song. Oh, when I get the paper, I read it through and through. I must save it and never say. You don't know what he says there. If there's any word for me.
Here out the book of love. Remember the book of love?
Book of. What the hell does that have to do with getting a job?
I don't know.
I was saying, if you want to make more money, get a job.
Just saying it. That reminds me of another song.
Anyway, I had lunch today with my buddy Bob buddy Bob, another Bob, different Bob.
The big fan Bob.
Yes, the big Bob, the Bob. We ate lunch at Dino's today. Although I don't know what happened with the thread. It's only Dino's now.
Dino?
Yes.
You mean it was Dino Martin's?
No, it's just called Dino's.
Oh,
it's a lovely Italian restaurant in Wycliffe, Ohio. It's a lovely place. So look it up on Google and go patronize them.
I'll be sure to fly up in my private Infinity jet.
Yeah, well, we'll have that someday. Don't worry. We'll get there.
What do you mean someday? I have it in my backyard.
Someday? Oh, we do? What's this?
Yeah, it's actually a drone.
Money,
it's a drone. I landed on the White House lawn the other day.
Hey, stop droning on about that, will you?
But I landed on the Capitol steps.
The Capitol steps. The Capitol, what? W? What letter is the Capitol, anyway?
I landed in Austin, Texas, the capital of Texas.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the one in the nation's capital. The Capitol steps.
Well, I went there too.
To no avail.
I appeared before Congress to make a speech.
Yeah. Were they cordial to you?
Well, of course, I was complaining about the VA.
Oh, they just said, another complainer. Jeez.
Back to those complaints. Huh?
Yeah, they allow them to come and complain, but they don't do anything about it. You ever notice that? They never do a damn thing about the complaints. So they just go, oh, so sorry, we're so sorry our VA is so screwed up. But, you don't expect us to fix that, do you?
Well, no, I'm afraid we better not expect that.
Yes, after lunch, I ventured over the quail, and I was all alone there. All alone was I, ever since your goodbye. All alone with just a bit of my heart. Yes, I was there.
You didn't see Brenda Lee?
No, I did see old Brenda. Brenda, who
singing along with you. All alone am I. Ever since your goodbye.
Let's base it down, R.I.P.
Base it down. My base is going north.
Well, at least you have a base, So, are you saying your base is a rebel? A rebel?
My base is getting destroyed by too much coffee.
Yeah, I thought it was the allergies.
Well, that's not helping.
No. I've been very fortunate. I don't have those allergy problems. But I have other problems. Everybody's got problems. Yeah. You can cry over your spilled milk, or you can count your blessings, right? It's better to count your blessings than your troubles. It's a much shorter list.
No, those are good words of wisdom. Better to count your blessings than to count your troubles.
Yes. We have to do a song about that. Count your blessings, not your troubles. How's that one? Huh?
Oh, not too shabby.
Not too shabby? Not too shabby?
We must write that immediately. We must write more big hits before we start today.
So, has the NBA playoffs begun yet?
Yeah, they're about due to any day here. I haven't not checked into it.
About due? What, are they pregnant or something? About due?
They're about due. You.
By the way, today is the second day. No word from Big E. I don't know what's happened with them.
They're now supposed to be helping you out over there?
Yes. But no word from the Big E.
No word.
No word. I've sent him emails to no avail. Hey, that's the second time I ever used that word. Avail. Avail myself of your
veil.
of your veilatosis.
Aha!
Ah!
That brings to mind there will never be another Jerry Vale.
Jerry Vale, yes. What was his big hit? Jerry Vale.
Few but pretend you did see her, my heart. Although she is coming our way.
That was his biggie?
One of them. Yeah, one of his biggies. Guess who backed him up on guitar?
A guitar player?
A fellow related to us, Mr. Allen, our estranged father.
Estranged?
Our father backed him up as he appeared in the East Cleveland area. He backed him up, and Pat Boone, if you recall.
How can I recall something I didn't know? You keep doing that to me. Do you recall that? I go, no, I don't. Either I don't recall or I didn't know it at all.
Jerry Vale, Gilgy Grant, Smokey Lanson.
I mean, if you don't recall, is it that you forgot, or you never knew it in the first place?
Well, I think Neil Forrest Winds would know how many well-known people he backed up. He backed up Pat Bean over there in Mentor, at the ballroom in Mentor, on the lake.
He backed him up?
On the guitar!
Backed him up. What a term to use. I was backing him up.
He beat him up when he paid.
I'm backing up. Boop, boop. You know, you go, your car, you're backing up. I backed him up.
Oh, he backed up a very famous group that I love, a doo-wop group.
A doo-wop? Well, did we grow up in the same household? I don't remember this crap at all.
You were so
young.
I was so young.
Yes, I was out and about, actually. I was out and about, you know, undoing my innocence. I was undoing my innocence.
Yes, he backed up the Diamonds, who, of course, the Little Darling, they were from Canada, you know. They were quite from Toronto.
Oh, little darling, bum, 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 Chihuahua, darling, bum, 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 Chihuahua.
They sailed across Lake Erie in their red sails in the sunset. They landed in the Harbor Lights of Cleveland.
The Harbor Lights. Oh, how did that song go? Harbor Lights. The Harbor Lights. I don't know.
I saw the Harbor Lights. They only told me we were parting.
What's his? What's his?
Same old Harbor Lights that once brought you to me. Don't you remember that? The Blacktailers did it.
Yes, I remember, but I remember going on the Harbor.
He was a Norwegian guy.
I see those harbor lights.
Actually, the name of that singer that sang for the Platters, his name was Tony Williams, and I consider him one of the top 5 singers of all time.
Oh, really?
I do.
You do, yeah. Okay, you're entitled to your top 5 singers of all time.
Well, he probably only sold a couple 100 million records at the time.
Only a couple 100 million? 100 million?
A couple 100 million. Back in them days was pretty good.
A couple 100 million records would be awesome to anybody, anytime.
Well, I think Elvis was supposed to sell $1 billion and the Beatles. I don't know how many. But...
No, nowhere near $1 billion. Come on.
Now, guys, don't make me come over there.
200 million records would be an awesome career.
Well, they had 25 to 30 million sellers at least, I'm not sure.
Who?
The Platters.
Platters. I suppose the Platters ate well.
Yes, they had platters full of food.
Where did he come up with a name?
Quite heavy.
Where did he come up with a name like the Platters?
I didn't name them that, you know.
We should call ourselves the Platypuses.
I don't think they would buy our records.
Yes, platypuses have no money.
Really?
But they have a funny looking body, you know.
And a long snout, I believe.
Yeah, they look like a duck. And they look like a mammal.
Oh, that's right.
They're part duck and part mammal. But they don't go quack, quack. But they say, you are quack, quacked up. Quack, quack. Oh, no. Now you got me into my animal imitations. Are you ready? Here's the best cow you ever heard in your life. Ready? Now. That was Cow Godzilla. Cowzilla.
Godzilla?
Godzilla, remember Godzilla? Oh, where's my Godzilla character? The guys, what happened to my Godzilla character? I don't know where he went.
Well, he's out trampling down New York City.
You know, I got an authentic Godzilla character from Japan.
That's right, I remember that.
Godzilla headquarters.
I quite remember.
Yeah, what happened to that little critter?
I don't know.
You do know?
I don't have any critters here with me. But that's okay for the evening, I guess.
All right, as you can see, I've got little Addie here. She says, "Hey, RP, how you doing, buddy?"
Addie, you must behave, you little brat.
Just, I am behaving, can't you see? I sit here every night and don't say a word. I just sit here, Mr. G. Mr. G won't let me say a damn thing.
I think we're going crazy.
What do you mean going? You two are gone.
We are going down. It's out of here.
Little voodoo doses. Yes, I vouch for that. You guys are gone.
Voodoo doll, that's frightening me.
Yes, I got a voodoo doll from New Orleans, Louisiana. So it's authentic. It's authentic. It even comes with needles. He sticks needles in you. Well, no, he sticks them in the voodoo doll. There's some people that are actually fearful of that little character. I'm going, it's just a little voodoo doll. Come on.
But I must avoid New Orleans.
Why? What do you got against New Orleans? New Orleans?
I do not want to go to the voodoo lounge.
I don't even think they had a voodoo lounge down there. Well, maybe they do.
That was the tour of the Rolling Stones, don't you remember? The voodoo lounge tour.
The voodoo lounge tour, yeah. Yes, the Stones have had a gajillion tours. How many farewell tours has the Stones had?
Let's see, they're still farewelling.
They're called Farewellians.
That's the name of our group, the Farewellians.
Pretty soon they'll be centennials. Isn't Mick about 100 years old? Although I'll give them,
Charlie Watts about 110.
I'll give them credit, though. You know, to be continuing to do concerts at their age is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Oh yes, yes, you know, I quite agree.
You're supposed to fill in that that time when I'm drinking, you know.
I was too jealous watching.
Well, jealousy will get you nowhere, you know.
Actually,
and it certainly won't get you a Yingling.
Yeah, the bass player of the Stones, Bill Wyman, he's almost 80 now. Can you imagine 20 years from now, it'll be 100?
Yes. And they'll be doing farewell tour.
Farewell Sure, number 1,000.
We're on to you, Stones. You know, you're never gonna really farewell. Farewellians.
Well, you did not give me. There will be another.
Yeah, well, let me think about that a minute. There will never be another. Really nigh.
Yes, but we already said that. Eh?
Well, no, we didn't. We said Steve Allen at the time.
You brought him up before. Do not check episode number 12.
We have to keep track of these sometime. Or there will never be another Mel Brooks. How's that?
Okay, that'll do.
Blazing Saddles and Spaceball. One of my favorite movies of all time, Spaceballs. Spaceballs. How about Airplane? I especially like the one where the blow-up doll is in the cockpit. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't remember those naughty things.
Hey, that was a hilarious movie. The pilot had a blow-up doll. It was blocking his view.
I remember Rick Moranis was one of the captains of the ship or something.
Yeah, he was somewhere.
He was flying with these toy little guys, remember?
That was a hilarious movie. Mel Brooks made a lot of funny stuff.
Well, Animal House was, if you recall, Animal House, that was based on reality of when I went to Suwami College. Your brother, the Big E, as they shot up the piano that was in the lobby of the dormitory.
I think Animal House was simulated in just about every college and university on the planet.
I remember the evening that the president of the college walked in the dorm on us, and we were all
here now.
It's President Jokin, and what are we going to do? He captured us being very naughty.
What was his name?
Right upset.
Jokinen? Did you say his name?
Ralph Jokinen.
Oh, Jokinen.
At the time, he was president of Suwami College, now Finlandia University.
Finlandia University.
Yes, you know, Hancock, Michigan.
Yes, I love the name of that town, Hancock.
Well, I imagine it comes from John Hancock.
I wonder if there was ever a Dick Hancock. I call your name.
Mr.
And your name is Dick Hancock.
Our naked pictures from Playboy. He said, "Oh, good, keep being good, boys. Boys, but keep being good."
Can I borrow your Playboys for a while?
That was rather hilarious.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, my room was on the first floor when he walked in.
So you got it first, huh?
I got it first.
What were you doing in your room? That's kind of. Why were you in your room? You know, you should be out frivolitating, you know.
He was spying on us in a supposedly friendly way.
Spying? I think the university or the college president can go anywhere he wants to.
Except our dorm.
Where is
it? Called Robinson House, just for your information.
Robinson House?
Yeah.
It wasn't the Dick Hancock house.
I still need to get a hold of an old buddy of mine. And if you're watching tonight, Bill Urkala, give me a call.
Bill Urkala.
He was from Detroit, where you once ran aground on the beach.
Yes, I ran aground. It was on a river bank, you know. I guess that's considered a beach to those people, you know. They were. It was, instead of sand, though, they had mud.
They took about 48-ton boats to pull you back out of there.
We called them mudders, you know. Kind of like, you know, mudders in horse racing, you know. The mudders, you know, mudders. You know, horses that like to run in mud, you know. They like mud over dirt, you know.
Yes, the horse from El Paso's a mudder, the one that won the Kentucky Derby. It was a rainy, muddy day there at the Kentucky Derby, and he won.
Well, see, mudders do better. Mudders
Yes,
do better.
51 shot. Mind that bird.
Mind that bird. He mined.
Why didn't I win?
And he won a lot of mind that gold.
I didn't even get to bet on it.
But, yes, you did. Anybody could have bet. All you had to do was fly to, where the hell is it? Where the hell is that Kentucky Derby at? Churchill Downs.
The country on that race.
Churchill
they
Downs.
take the bets at any track in the country on that race.
Where is Churchill Downs again? I forget. What town is that?
Louisville,
Kentucky. Are you sure it's Louisville?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That comes as a surprise to me, actually.
Well, it's the home of Louisville University.
You learn something every day. You may not remember it, but
you forget something every day.
Hey, I forget a lot of shit every day. I forget so much I don't remember what I forgot.
Well, that makes sense.
Hey, that'd be a great song title. I don't remember what I forgot.
Well, Elvis did one called "I Forgot to Remember to Forget You."
That sounds like a redundant phrase.
It was very redundant.
Was it a big hit? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it.
It was one of his well-known ones in his early days. I think when he was still on Sun Records, or very early when he went to RCA.
Well, his early days, he was in diapers.
Well, he sang all in diapers. Sounded pretty good.
I bet he did.
Quite a doo-wopper.
I am only 5 years old and my baby's 3. One of your favorite songs of all time.
Of course.
Just to give you an idea about Mr.G.'s repertoire.
My repertoire? You mean my reputation?
Oh, your repertoire of the songs that you like, you know. It's like a list. Somebody came up with this fancy word called repertoire. Sounds a little French to me.
A little French.
A little French fries.
Yes, I remember the time I was in Gay Paris.
Gay Paris.
Anyway, we were there for about 2 or 3 days when I was quite in the army, you know. We had a 3-day pass. We ended up in Paris.
Yes, I remember the pictures you took of the Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées, what is it called? Champs-Élysées.
As I stood on top of the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, the Arc de Triomphe.
I was a Supreme Allied Commander.
Did you happen to see, what was his name, the president of
De Gaulle?
France? De Gaulle, yeah. Did you get De Gaulle on the phone?
Well, I didn't see him because he rather galled me.
Yes, he was
You're not laughing.
Yes, he was a
He
gall.
was rather galling.
Yes.
Yes,
And a big nose, you know. The nose.
He was rather tall, you know. He would look like that, and he'd say, "Oh, there you are."
Hey, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of that, there'll never be another Alfred Hitchcock. Speaking of cocks. We've had cock and now we got Hitchcock.
Well, they kind of get it together.
I wonder if Alfred came from Hancock, you know. Yes, my name is Alfred Hitchcock. I'm from Hancock.
And I'm going to Bangkok.
I'm going to Bangkok. One of my favorite cities of all time, Bangkok, in Thailand.
Thailand.
Thailand. Yes. Here's a shout out to you in Thailand. We love you over there.
Yes, we do. We love everybody.
We love everybody equally.
We love everybody.
Except the ones we love more than equally. You can't love everybody, you know. What is love?
Well, I have not heard quite a comical song title this evening from you.
I did. I gave you a good one to write a song about. I don't remember what I forgot.
Oh, was that it?
Yes, I forgot what I remembered. Yeah, there you go. I got two of them in there.
Well, let me see. What's a good one?
By the way,
when you're alone and blue, when you are all alone and blue, make sure you and your girl are through.
No, when you're alone and blue, don't blow it.
Well, that'll work.
Don't blow it. Get it? Blow, blue, blow.
We haven't heard from Sammy to praise me.
You haven't? Well, what can I say? She probably figured I told you, so that's good enough, you know. Second-hand information is...
I must call her this evening about 4 in the morning. Wake her up.
She might already be up, you know, now. You know, she's a night owl like me and you. Night owl. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm a night owl, but...
So, did everybody get their tax returns done today and filed with the government? The government.
Yes, before they come and get you.
Yes. We won't go into that one, shall we not? Or the IRS comes and gets you.
I refuse to pay my taxes. I don't make any money to pay it.
Well, if you owe taxes, you must pay, but you know, you're one of those unfortunate people who don't make enough money to pay taxes.
I'm on welfare and disability and dislikability.
Yeah, they ought to come up with a new government program called dislikability. I get dislikability pay. You know what? I don't like my dislikability pay. It's never enough.
You're on dislikability. That
was a good one. And guess what? In Washington, all of them would be on dislikability pay. Who the hell likes anybody in Washington? They're all a bunch of assholes.
They hate me so much. They don't want me to send them any money because it's dirty money.
Dirty money. No, they don't like your pay because it's never enough. It's never enough. Dislikability pay. Boy, oh boy, everybody would collect on that one. There's always somebody who doesn't like somebody, you know. It's inevitable, you know. As much as you try, you know, people still don't like you for some reason. Well, you know what I say to those people? Yo, do. Girlies. You know, girlies is long gone, guys. Even the building was raised. Why do they call that raising a building when they tear it down?
I'm also
I've never understood that.
I'm on despicability.
You should be on self-amusement pay. That's what you should be on.
So mad. So tired of me calling and complaining.
We must have an army of people manning the phones in the complaint department. Yeah. Sorry, so sorry. We're so. There they go. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We've got no money for you today.
I'm also on disappreciability.
Anyway. So, any news from the home front?
Home front? Yes, we're losing the war.
What war? Oh, yeah, war with somebody.
The war against Putin.
The Putinites.
But the outsiders are still surrounding the Berlin Wall.
Wait a minute, they're in the wrong country. That's why. That's why they can't get Putin. Hey, hunters, go a little north. It would be northeast to get to Moscow. Go to Moscow.
There isn't the Berlin Wall anymore.
Go to Moscow so you can get the cows. You suppose the cows in Moscow grow moss? Moss cows. They stand around so much they gather moss. Moss cows. Hey, Moscow. Here's a shout out to you. We like the people of Moscow. We don't like your government people. But we don't like our government people either.
Well, you know why the Rolling Stones never went there? Because they didn't want to gather any Moscow. On their farewell tour. Farewell to Moscow.
Remember the Beatles did a song about the USSR.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Born in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Born in the USSR.
Them southern girls really knocked me down there in Georgia. Whatever that word was.
Say what? No, I missed that one.
What are the lyrics there?
What are you talking about?
Georgia. Georgia on my mind.
The devil in Georgia. Devil down in Georgia. What was that one? The devil down in Georgia. Some song about that.
Yes, that was Charlie. What was his last name?
I don't know.
Charlie Daniels.
Oh, that's right. Very good. Charlie Daniels.
He was known to have spent some time in El Paso years ago.
Oh, really? Wow. We must put an APB out on him.
There was a fellow from El Paso who wrote I believe a Grammy Award hit called "I'm Just a Ghost in This House."
I'm just a ghost in this house.
I can't think of his name right now.
Now there's a lonely job to be a ghost in a house.
But there was a Grammy Award winner for a group called Shenandoah.
I'm still trying to get over the lonely ghost. Oh, it's the only ghost, not the lonely ghost. Well, if you were the only ghost, you'd be a lonely ghost, you know?
Oh, the guy's name was Hugh Prestwood.
like anybody cares about that.
Well, I did, because I talked to him once.
Oh, well, okay.
He won a Grammy, and I won the Slammy.
You won a Grammy? You know, the problem with the Grammys is they have so many categories that, you don't hear about. Same with the Oscars, People win Oscars and Grammys for things nobody's ever seen.
Well, aren't we about due to win the Oscar? For best YouTube show?
No, that's a YouTubian award.
Oh, the YouTubester.
Hey, what would we call an award on
YouTuber.
YouTuber, the Tuba Awards. Hey, you get a big tuba. That'd be hard. That would be difficult for some people to carry off the stage, you know, a big tuba.
You fall over and drop dead.
Hey, speaking of tubas in New Orleans, when I was down there last year at the Essence concert series,
Yes, I was there in spirit.
there was a group called Roots. Roots, okay, and they had a sousaphone player. I've never seen a sousaphone in any group ever in my life. The guy was awesome with it too. He could dot the I on the Ohio State.
We had this girl in our group, and she was always on the phone, so we called her Sousaphone.
Oh, guys. Come on, guys. What a cheap trick that one was. Cheap Trick. Remember that group? Cheap Trick? It was a group called Cheap Trick. Yes, I don't recall any of their hits, but
yeah, because they were a cheap trick.
Yeah, but they had a few hit songs, you know. Probably won a Grammy or two along the way.
Along the way, huh?
Along the way to my Grammy. There's a good song.
To see my sister Sammy.
Hey, there you go. There's the makings of a new song.
Yes. And you to get out of the house and with the door slamming.
Sammy, how I love you, my dear oh Slammy. I give the world to be among the folks in DRX. I even know my mammers waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swami. Do you know that I was at the Swami River Museum and that park in Florida? I don't remember the name of the town, but Stephen Foster was honored there. Do you know that?
Swanee, Florida. I think there's a town, isn't it?
Yes, that could be. Yes, I was there. I saw the Titanic running in the river. They made it black. That's why we named our Scottish Terrier Swanee River.
Swanee River.
Yes, remember Swanee River? Did she bite you?
Yes, of course.
She left her teeth marks on many people. I could not stop her from biting. But I warned people, stay away from the dog. She bites without warning. A lot of dogs growl before they bite. Swanee didn't do that. She just waited for you to come. She would.
She smiled and bit you, huh?
Yeah, we called her a knucklehead.
No wonder she was mad.
Well, she was mad, dude. She was mad at you.
Oh,
She said she'd backed your head off if you ever came back.
well, that's why I never came back.
Anyway, we're getting back to the Stephen Foster Memorial down there in Swanee River, Florida. Do you know that Stephen Foster never passed the Mason-Dixon line going south? He was a northerner.
Oh, he was a Yankee.
He was a Yankee. He was yanking it all the time.
Yes, and he played for the New York Yankees. Third base.
Third base?
He kept saying, "Who's on first?" Abbott and Costello.
Yes.
There'll never be another Abbott and Costello.
Yes, that's right. Never be another Abbott Costello. There will never be another Three Stooges, although they wound up being 4 or 5 of them.
I already said them 50 times.
Shemp, you had a Shemp, and then there was Curly Joe. You know? So there was 5 of them, actually.
Curly Joe.
Curly Joe, where did you go? Curly Joe. How long have we been on here? I don't even know. I've not been paying attention.
Oh, we've been on longer than 30 minutes, I'm sure.
Well, let me check, yeah. I don't see the time, but anyway.
Well, I have 11:26 here in the deepest, darkest part of western Texas.
Okay. Well, All right. Well, I guess we will wrap it up for another day, shall we?
Well, I didn't hear any words of wisdom.
We have to do this words of wisdom every day, you know. Come on. What kind of are we going to run out of words of wisdom? Yeah.
Well, we haven't even started. We're just out thinking about them.
Well, that's because I hate that segment. people hate you doling out advice to them. You know, they hate that. They go to hell, you stupid shit.
Well,
take your words of wisdom and shove them up your arse. Your arse, as they say in Australia. They don't call them asses; they call them arses. Hey, shove it up your arse. Hey.
Well, we have to think of those old sayings like "Put your best foot forward." That way, you don't fall backwards.
Well, wouldn't it be better to have your best foot backwards then? That way you don't fall back on your best foot.
Sure.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Well, it's your turn now. I know you're stumped for words of wisdom, but you must have something.
Stay away from Fairport Harbor. How's that?
Well, that's our beloved hometown.
But it's become a police state over there. You know, these cops will just arrest you for the stupidest stuff, you know. Not using your blinker when you turn the corner, or not coming to a complete halt.
And if you're mooning the cliff, people?
It's not the same old town we grew up in, that's all I can say. You know, sadly, it's gone down, gone to a hell in a handbasket. There's a hell in the handbasket again. I didn't know hell was in the handbasket.
Officers like Charlie Pitt here anymore?
No, a bunch of assholes. Yes. Well, all right, I guess we'll call it an evening this evening. Well, thank you for joining us on the RP and Mr. G show. We appreciate your patronage and your support. We don't get much right now, but maybe someday, over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Somewhere over the rainbow. Do. I got a lyrical challenge there. All right, well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time on the RP Mr. G show. Good night. Uh-oh. Oh, 52 minutes. There we go. I'm sorry. I thought